Tip. So I guess you guys know by looking at the orbs in the sun that this has got to be the sun of the sun. You got it. Asara Satepara Ma'at coming at you. Peace and blessings. It's really hot today, ain't it? Yeah, I know, but I like it hot. I mean, being the sun and all, you would think, why would I want it any other way, right? This is a problem for the people who don't like it really, really hot. And we know who that is. Probably all you celebrities that's standing in the realm of not where you want to be right now, because, you know, it's funny. Because I was listening to the news reporter, and she said that Bruce Willis, as well as Tom Hanks, has a house in the path of the fire. So I was thinking, if Bruce Willis lives there and Tom Hanks live there, then there's probably a whole lot of other celebrities. Maybe Steve Martin, Arnold Rifkin, a whole lot of you rich celebrity people, I'm sure. It's probably all coagulated in that one area. And so what I'm getting at is that, wow, ain't that beautiful? Look at that. Wait till the sun come back out. It's going to be gorgeous for real. Ain't that a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful sight right there? Anyway, I want to go ahead and break this off for you real quick. Watch this. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold you tight and no one there you can kiss good night. Oh, yes, a room is still a room, even when there's nothing left but gloom. But a room is not a house, and a house is not a home when the two of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. And now and then I call your name, and suddenly your face appears, but it's just a crazy game. When it ends, it ends in tears. Pretty little darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home when I climb the stairs and turn the key. Oh, please be there, saying that you're still in love with me. Yeah. 'Cause I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home when I climb the stairs and turn the key. Oh, please be there. Still in love. I said, still in love. Still in love with me. Are you gonna be in love with me? It's driving me crazy to think that my baby. Okay, that's enough. I just want to get relaxed and rejuvenated and all in the mode, in the mood, and all that good stuff. Because I got some real good stuff I need to be saying. But first, I gotta put this on. I'll be right back. Just enjoy the sun till I get back. Okay, I'm back. So, let me see what I want to talk about first. Oh yeah, I want to ask you, do you remember that movie, Tears of the Sun? You remember the guy they called Cameo? The little short guy was doing all those stunts. Remember? I know you remember. You know who I am, don't you? You know my whole name. I'm sure you do. I got a good reason for talking to you today. See that sun you're looking at right there? You might see some UFOs flying around in it. They want you to know that they're the ones that's getting ready to burn up all your houses. They want me to be the spokesperson. That's, you know, the way it goes. See, I'm going to explain to you what's going on. See, our universe is all comprised of one. It's kind of like, you know how an atom has all the intricate little things inside of it. What you got? You got your atom, and then you got your electron, your protons, and your neutrons. They all evolve around the nucleus. You know how that works, right? But see, then after the atom, you got molecules, and the molecules are comprised of atoms. So that means that without even being mentioned, an atom itself has to be a molecule. So that's what we all are. See, we are all nothing but atoms / molecules. Everything in the universe. That's the way that works. But the greatest atom of all, you're looking at it, is the sun. Because we're all emanations of that great atom that you're looking at right now. And that atom is just an atom of a larger molecule than itself. So contrary to what we were taught in the schools, that is not the only sun in our universe. Because when you come out at night and look at the stars, you get proof of that right there. So the name of that movie was Tears of the Sun. And I happen to be one of those teardrops walking around here on Earth. Now you say, what do you mean a teardrop? Well, see, the sun is upset about a lot of things being going on. She's been watching, he's been watching because it's androgynous. So they sent me here so I could translate, narrate, you know what I'm saying, talk to you guys through the events of our Earth that's going on right now. One thing that they're really upset about is the hoarding of all the commodities on the Earth. Now, celebrities have a lot of money. Because I was just thinking now, Bruce Willis and Tom Hanks is probably one of the two most prominent actors on the Earth right now. Throw in Steve Martin. Yeah, you can throw in a lot of other people, okay? Then you have your producers, directors, all you guys all got grips of money all together. So I've been talking to the universe. And I was saying, are you really going to burn up the whole Earth? And it was like, yes, I am. And so I said, wait, let's give it one more shot. I got a plan. And I said, see, you might not have to burn up everything if you just target a certain sector of people and then let me tell everybody what's happening to that sector of people before it goes on to the other people. And then maybe people get involved and understand that this ain't no joke. See, what it's about is bringing consciousness to this coagulation of everybody manifesting the thought in their mind that we're all atoms, which means we're all the same things. Even though we might have our proportionations, arrangements a little bit slightly different than each other, it's still the same atoms and the same molecules. The problem is our senses are limited to the confinement of our body structures, and that makes us see things according to ego if you don't know how to control your ego. This will be one of the reasons that some people have so much and others don't have shit. And the ones with so much tend to want to treat the ones without any at all like shit. Which brings me to your movie, Tears of the Sun. Because that's when I was able to observe some of the most wonderful actions of man that I've ever saw before in my life. Meaning, the construction team that you all have moving around, just building stuff on the spot like that. I was freaking amazed. I could not believe how good those guys were and how fast and efficient they were. And believe it or not, they had some of the best demeanors I've ever saw. And then I happened to talk to one of your bodyguards. And me and him talked for a long time. I don't remember his name because that was so long ago, maybe, what, 10 years ago? But the guy was really cool as hell. Even though he looked like, you get out of line, I'll whoop your little ass. He was just a really cool, mild-mannered person, but I could look at him and tell that, yep, this guy will break somebody's ass down. You don't know about all that because you was on the set. But he was standing around with a lot of other your bodyguards, making sure that nobody tampered with you. And he was just a real good guy that kept talking to me because I made the foolish mistake of putting something near your car or a trailer. I don't remember what it was. And he was like, nope, you can't do that. I need you to move that bag. And then I just figured out why. He didn't have to tell me why, but I figured it out. It was obvious to me that he was concerned that there might be an explosive in the bag or some type of toxic explosive, whatever the hell. But I moved the damn bag. But anyway, I was able to pick up a lot of stuff about how the movie set worked, especially the part where people didn't get paid on time. That got demonstrated like never before, real quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, you know, I kind of wondered to myself, is this a big part of Hollywood dynamics or is it a world dynamic? And then it dawned on me it's a world dynamic because Hollywood is very influential over the world, which means that, in a nutshell, Hollywood can take responsibilities for all the decadence on the earth. And when decadence, punishment is time to be served, you might as well serve to the most contributing factor of the decadence, their meal first. So I was laying about contemplating that in my head, laying in the bed, and I said, you know, you got a good point there. So what happened was the Malibu fire. And then when the Malibu fire happened, it happened after I dragged so long before I finally made it to LA. And I didn't want to go to LA, and you know why. Me and you both know why. But anyway, I finally went through the most horrific time of my life with all that decadence and all that filth and all that, everything that you know what I'm talking about if you're poor. But then on the other hand, the people that have money live very well there. Which brings me back to the fires. Now, you and I both know that that community is probably going to burn up. Without a doubt, that's the first thing that will come to my mind. I mean, it looks like a repeat of the same Hollywood bullshit that we've all witnessed already. And you sure that you do not want any of that bullshit going down again. I mean, I wouldn't if I were you. You know what I'm saying? Because even though no one has said anything, I bet a lot of celebrities own their number 8 house in Malibu. Some of you guys probably got 20 houses. However, 20 minus 1 is still minus 1, especially when it's going to be the one that is the prized possession of all houses. Because see, we all know what type of houses is in the path of the fire, because when we think of all the celebrity names that live there, you guys are epitome celebrities. So we know that these houses got freaking bowling alleys in them, movie theaters, all kind of precious artifacts that you guys are rushing and beelining like never before trying to restore.